Cinephiles. I'm your Sox Homer, bring you more cinema-related competition. Now today, we have another number one contenders match. Last video, we saw a singles number one contenders match in which Ren Geekness clinched a spot to face Hunter the Calculator Freeze for his singles championship. Now, Hunter and Krish, the Revengers, the duos champions, will now have a new contender against one of these teams, either Father, Son, and House of Spencer, or Sean and David, or BatGil and RobBen, Gil and Ben. Both teams won their first matches, and now they're here to possibly clinch a spot in that championship match. With me, I just mentioned him, is the reigning Film Trivia Clash Singles Champion and the reigning Duos Film Trivia Clash Champion in the world, Hunter, the Calculator Freeze. And Hunter, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm very good. I'm playing a little scouting, today, seeing who we're going to come up with. Had to do it.
For sure. Now, let's get straight to it. Again, number one contenders match, 3 points for whichever team from whichever faction wins this matchup. So this could make or break the rankings here. We're going to get a new team to face you and Krish. I mean, you guys are undefeated. You've never lost. So, Hunter, you're a fellow fantasy football player. You're a betting man. You like sports betting. That's your thing. That's my thing. If I were a betting man, I don't think I could say this about any other match. I have no idea who to bet on in this match. Both these teams, we're going to look at the stats very soon. They're very similar in terms of their skill sets, in terms of how they did in their last matches.
No one knows what the line is here. Vegas doesn't even know what's the betting line, anything. Yeah, but both these teams barely eked out a win in their last matchup. So it's it's really hard to tell if anybody's really ahead of the other ones, which makes it a great matchup. We just don't know what's going to happen.
Again, and then, like I said, looking at the stats, BatGil and RobBen, you look at their stats. 11.0 in that first round. They've gotten 11 in their two matchups. Very strong in the first round. 66% in the combined actor round. They went perfect 3 for 3 in their last matchup. 0 for 3 in the director round. I'm going to get to that in a sec. But when you compare that to Father, Son, and House of Spencer, 10-point average. Again, they've only played one match, but it's only 1 point difference. And that combined the combined actor round is 100%. Again, the stats are a bit skewed because they've only played one match, but Sean and David balled out in that combined actor round. So did BatGil and RobBen. Both teams in that actor round. Again, there's 6 points up for grabs for each team. It's going to come down to that director round. And so we've seen Gil and Ben both struggle. Ben has actually never hit a director round question in his career in the league. So I'm betting on him being very nervous
way to put the stress on him right there. And we've seen a few matches these last few months that have gone to a sudden death and overtime, really showing how important that director round is.
And then just some things to point out. Gil in his last match, although his combined first round actor average is only 4.75, he's only gone lower than 5 points once in his career. He got 2 points once in the first round. That's only once. He's gotten 5, 5, and 7. He's an extremely strong player in the first round. He absolutely balled out in his last match. 7 for 8 in the first round. He got that big 3-point answer for the picture round. So did Sean. Sean in his debut match, 6 for 8 in the first round. He also got a 3-point grab in the picture round. So both those players, Ben and David are great too, but Gil and Sean right now seem to be on another level.
Yeah. I know he goes by the name of the Dark Knight, but he's a dark horse when it comes to that singles trivia tournament that's going to come up here soon.
I don't want to face it.
It's that thing he's one of those players. When we talk about March Madness, those teams you really don't want to play round one, and he's definitely going to be one of those. So hopefully he brings that into today's match and gets them into that championship.
Let's get to those teams representing Gone with a Win with a duos record of 1-1. BatGil and RobBen!
BatGil and RobBen are here and ready to go.
Alex, Hunter, you guys know Machine Gun Kelly. He goes by MGK. So today I think we should change that to NGK. We are the Nice Guy Killers, and we're taking out the teams 2 by 2. Sorry, Lid, but everyone's fallen.
Just like that movie, they're not getting a sequel either.
Representing the Nice Guys with a duels record of 1-0, Father, Son, and House of Spencer.
You prepared for that? That was kind of lame. I don't know.
I remember seeing Machine Gun Kelly naked in the Sandra Bullock Can't See movie, and that caused me to not see, and that just caused me to remember that. So that was difficult. But other than that, you guys look cool. I like the things with the things in the tie, and Also the hand signals. I realized, David, we could have done father, son, and house of, and I don't know how to do Spencer. Spencer would just be like, "Whoa!" like that kind of thing, something.
Enough smack talk. Hunter, what do we got prepared for good old round one?
Well, round one, got to start off with 8 questions in round one, 15 seconds each. You got to write down your answers legibly and completely. You get 1 point each for each correct answer, so a maximum of 2 points to a team if they both get the answer right. And the teams have 3 repeats and 1 challenge used over the course of the match. And if one of you goes perfect in the first round, you get a bonus question for a potential 9th point.
Big matchup here. Winner is going to go on to face Hunter and Krish for those duos championships. Business Ben, are you ready?
I am ready.
The Dark Knight, are you ready?
You know it.
David, are you ready?
Yes.
Sean, are you ready?
Board at the proper incline.
Then let's get ready to clash! Hunter, you can start us off with question number 1.
All right, let's get it off here. Question 1. Who directed the 2015 action comedy Spy?
Underrated.
Underrated. I feel like it is rated now then, if everyone says it's underrated.
Yeah, no, that's true. Everybody likes it.
Yeah.
I've seen it. It's always that movie on Stars that I just see on cable when it... 3,
That is a good place
2,
for it.
1, that's time. 10's down. Let's go to David.
Paul Feige, but I did it either way, but Paul Feige.
Kevin Feige's
Or
brother.
Feige.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sean?
I forgot your turn later for dramatic effect, but I did Paul Feig. I have trouble with mirrors.
Gil, up there.
I wrote Paul Feig. That's crossed out.
And then Ben.
Paul Feig.
Everyone's got Paul Feig here, so everybody gets their points. So it's 2 points for each team. Starting off really well with question 1.
Second question. How many men are held in an interrogation room and later drawn into a large heist in The Usual Suspects?
It's too bad we can't watch this movie anymore.
I'm trying to see it. Oh, yeah.
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 Try to forget about that.
Yeah.
Because
I
if you
try to
even
avoid
say you like
anything.
it, you're like, but...
2, 1, that's time. Let's go to Business Ben.
I'm between 2 numbers, but I wrote
Yeah.
down 5.
The Dark Knight.
I also picked 5.
Okay.
Sean.
I was worried about it being a trap, but I also picked 5.
Yeah,
And David.
5 as well.
Perfect round still alive for everyone. It's 4-4. Nice start for both teams. Third question. Hunter?
All right. Who voiced the character of Wild Style in the Lego Movie films?
Oh.
I actually like the second one more than the first.
What are you talking about?
The second one.
I don't love you. 3, 2, 1, that's time. Let's go to Sean first.
All right, I'm going with Elizabeth Banks.
David.
I knew it was Elizabeth, but I couldn't get the last name.
Okay. Business Ben.
Elizabeth Banks.
Elizabeth Banks, all right. And BatGil.
Elizabeth Banks.
Okay, they all had Elizabeth, but 3 of them had Elizabeth Banks. So that's 2 points to the dynamic duo and 1 point to the House of Spencer.
Perfect round now eliminated for David, although all 3 other players have that still in play as we head over to the fourth question. Which father-daughter acting duo starred in the lead roles of con man Moses Prey and young girl Addie Loggins in Paper Moon? One of my favorites. Love
This is such a good movie.
Still on my watch list. It'll stay there forever, probably. Like most
It's
movies.
upsetting me.
It's so good.
I can't be perfect.
3, 2, 1, that's time. Let's go to Gil first.
I put Tatum and Ryan O'Neal.
Ben?
I was racking my brain. I couldn't think of it.
Sean?
Tatum O'Neal and Ryan O'Neal.
And David?
I never watched it, so.
And that's 1 point each for Sean and Gil. Both players heading into the fifth, both have their perfect rounds alive. Fifth question.
Fifth question. All right. Which famous NFL quarterback stars himself and Mary's ex-boyfriend in There's Something About Mary?
I know you love this guy, Hunter. I don't want to give any clues away.
It's a complicated relationship is what I could say, you know. If you know what NFL team I root for, then maybe that's a hint, but maybe not.
3,
Maybe not.
2, 1. That's time. Let's see if perfect rounds can extend as we go to David first.
I guessed. I don't know. It's Brett Favre.
Sean.
I think I had it between two. I'm going with Brett Favre.
Gil.
Tom Brady.
The GOAT. And Ben.
I went with Brett Favre.
Stole my joke. But yes, Brett Favre or Brett Favre is correct. The perfect round is eliminated for Gil. David guesses the correct answer. Meanwhile, Sean continues that perfect streak as we have a tie ball game. Mourning his dead child, a haunted Vietnam War veteran attempts to uncover his past while suffering from a severe case of dissociation. To do so, he must decipher reality and life from his own dreams. What film is this describing?
You read that in too happy
Writing.
a tone. Morning is dead.
I gotta read it.
There goes the streak.
3, 2,
Oh god, I got
1.
nothing.
That's time. Pen's down. Let's go to Ben first.
Okay, I was laughing too much. And then I tried to dream. I don't know. I didn't have anything.
Okay. Is that your
Yeah,
answer?
let's go to Sean.
If it
next.
actually is streak ends, then cool. But
David.
Nothing. Nothing.
Gil.
I wrote The Machinist. I don't really know if that's what it's about, but
Is it The Machinist? It is not.
no.
The correct answer is Jacob's Ladder.
Yeah, me neither.
So the perfect streak ends for Sean, but it's okay because nobody else got the question right. All right, 7th question. Didn't get to that 9th question. Sad day.
Gene Hackman received his first Oscar nomination for his role in what film? He's still alive, living large down in Arizona or New Mexico. It's one of those states.
I just assumed it was Florida.
welcome to Mooseport caused him to retire. I'll never forget
3,
that movie.
Yeah.
2, 1. That's
unfortunate.
time. Let's go to Sean first.
So I think this might be like a little bit of a trick question, but I think it's The French Connection.
David.
Yeah, it was between, but I wrote The Conversation.
Gil.
I also wrote The French Connection by Mr. William Friedkin.
Don't.
Yeah.
Ben.
We split the answers here. I put The Conversation.
Oh, all right.
Well, Sean thinks it's a trick question, but it isn't actually, because his first Oscar nomination was for Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh, interesting.
Splitting your role now. Split the answers, and you can all split 0 points between you. So,
All right.
Beautiful.
Sounds good.
I'm down for that.
Sorry, just off topic. What is The Conversation?
Francis Ford Coppola, man.
Coppola,
Yeah.
that movie.
Oh,
Movie from 70s.
God, I saw that.
Yeah.
I'm an
What?
idiot.
I was gonna say that's like a Helmer
thinking-
movie.
I was thinking of The Conformist, the Italian movie. But okay,
Well, we
that's
know-
okay. I'm an idiot.
We
I'm
know
an
you're
idiot.
gonna edit
Okay.
this out now. You're definitely gonna edit
Yeah,
it
for
out.
sure. No, this is
You don't
What is
deserve
it?
that.
No, we'll bring it up later, so he can't edit it out.
Yeah, it's true. We gotta just
Continuity.
Say it every like 2
All
minutes.
right.
The
Every
Conformist
answer is
will
going to be the
our next
conversation
answer.
now.
8th and final question.
Mhm.
Known for his iconic role in A Christmas Story, Peter Billingsley also starred in which 2 Marvel films?
Mhm. Hey, look at that! A Christmas Story comes back.
It is December the 1st,
Yeah, that is true.
at least when we're recording this.
Oh,
How many times on Christmas
3,
Day do you watch it?
2,
question.
1. It's
repeat
on
the question.
TBS all day. Repeat the question. The first repeat for Father, Son, and House of Spencer. 2 left. Three, 2, 1. That's time. Let's go to Gil.
Fantastic Four, and then the sequel.
Oh damn.
Ben.
I don't know.
I did not know either. I couldn't get the image of him in a pink bunny suit out of my head. Ghost Rider 1 and 2.
Ooh.
Sean.
So it is Iron Man, and then it's a brief appearance in Spider-Man: Far From Home in what is kind of the same scene, but then there's another scene.
And David.
And that, yes, Iron Man and Spider-Man: Far From Home.
And that's 2 points for Sean and David. What an end to round 1 as Father, Son, and House Spencer takes a 2-point lead. Yes, he starred in both Iron Man and he had a brief appearance being yelled at by Jeff Bridges in Spider-Man: Far From Home. The score, Hunter, at the moment is.
Well, you said they have a 2-point lead, and it is now 10-8 for the house against the dynamic duo.
2-point lead for Spencer as we head into round 2. What do we got planned here, Hunter?
Well, we're here with some pictures this time because each team must identify the name of the actor from the picture provided. There'll be 3 pictures for each team in theory. They will get harder as we move on. So the first one's worth 1 point, the second's worth 2 points, and the third is worth 3 points.
Yes, every favorite picture round. And I should mention as well, like I did pregame, both these teams went 3 for 3 in their picture rounds last match. Can they repeat? We'll see. So, Father, Son, House Spencer is for leading in the match at the moment. Would you like to go first or defer to your opponents?
You know that I like to defer, but if you want to.
I will also. I'm a student of Belichick, so I defer as well.
All right. So,
The nice
BatGil and RobBen.
guys. Thank you.
Let's go to your 1-point picture.
Max von Sydow, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Mhm.
Max von Sydow, final answer.
That's correct for 1 point. All right.
Good job.
1-point question for Father, Son, and House Spencer.
This is Molly Ringwald, and I'll go with final answer.
That is also correct for 1 point, matching their opponents. As we head on now to Ben and Gil's 2-point question.
Oh.
Bob Balaban. I'm pretty sure. Yeah?
Yeah, you could go with that. You could
Okay.
go with that.
Yeah, Bob Balaban, final answer.
It's not Denholm Elliott, it's Bob Balaban for 2 points. It's a reference to my last match.
No shade to Mr. Elliott.
What's the conversation?
Oh, sorry, I was just saying because my 2-point question. I'm getting beaten in a match I'm not even in. All right, so that's a correct 2-point answer. Let's go to Father, Son, and House Spencer. If they don't get this right, we will have a tie ball game once again. Sorry if I scared you.
Okay, so that was the one you posted before, right? Oh no, it wasn't. So this is looking like a Gary Busey to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Gary Busey.
That's correct for 2 points. Again, sorry for the kids at home. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to scare anybody.
That eyeball is like a 50-50 shot of falling out, it looks like.
For the perfect round, BatGil and RobBen, if they get this, they'll go 3 for 3. 3-point picture.
Tom Hollander, final answer.
That's correct for 3 points. What a
That's
pull
great.
from Ben. What a 3-point answer. Oh my goodness. Business Ben is back in the picture round. What a round for Ben and Gil. A second straight matchup. They go 3 for 3. We go
Man,
now to
the
Father,
man.
Son, and House of Spencer, putting a ton of pressure on them. They do not get this right. They will be down 1 point heading into round 3.
Oh no. I know it.
Yeah,
I really know
it starts with a D, something like Daria.
3,
Oh,
2,
no.
1. That's time.
Denai Guerrera
Oh, yeah.
from Contenders / The Walking Dead.
I would have known that one. All right.
Oh no. Oh, I'm upset.
So,
Yeah, it was
that
nice.
is the end of a very big round 2. Hunter, the score at the moment is.
Score of the moment now. BatGil and RobBen take the lead. They have, 14 points now after that perfect round, and then the House of Spencer now has 13 points after they get 3 from that round.
You guys remember Iron Man, and then we did Spider-Man
Yeah.
Far From Home, and we both did. That was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
What a match we have on our hands so far. But we didn't even get to the big old round 3. Hunter, what do we have planned here?
This is the big one. You can tell by all those words I got to read right now. For each team will have 4 questions, which they are worth 2 points each. So the questions all correlate to one specific category that is assigned via the Wheel of Truth or Death, depending on what you get. If you don't like the first category, though, you can spin again and get a second category, which you must keep. And you can choose to go to multiple choice on any of your questions. If you do so, they'll only be worth 1 point each. And if you guess incorrectly, your opponent has the chance to steal that. And, though, if you went to multiple choice, the opponent can only steal worth 1 point. And you get, everybody gets to choose 2 categories on the wheel.
BatGil and RobBen, as you were leading the match so far, would you like to go first or defer to your opponent?
You had a good round. What do you want to do?
We'll spin first.
So,
Oh.
here is our good old wheel. The categories we have for today. Release dates. Black Cinema, Tom Cruise, spinners and opponent's choice as always, classics, Oscars, new releases, scores and soundtracks. I don't know why it's cutting off soundtracks there. Indiana Jones, Christmas movies, which is making its debut on the wheel, and Meryl Streep. So, BatGil and RobBen will be spinning first. Here is your first category. Round and round and round she goes. Where she lands, nobody knows. Oh, what will it be? Ooh. This wheel is very deceiving. But, Tom Cruise.
How do you feel?
I'm iffy. There's still some big ones I haven't seen.
There's some better categories, but there's some worse ones too. But I feel like we should go again.
I do too.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that again.
And again. Roll the dice here.
Yeah.
Final
Just because we
category.
like it spinning, the pretty colors.
That is nice to watch.
Round and round and round she goes. Looking for that red and orange, I imagine. They land on Oscars.
Mine.
Yeah.
As we head over now to Father, Son, and House of Spencer for their category. Round and round and round she goes. We'll see where she lands.
That doesn't rhyme.
We have Black Cinema in its debut on the wheel.
What do you think?
I would like to spin again.
Yeah.
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 We're gonna spin.
We're gonna spin. Yeah.
Spin again. All right, final category. Round and round and round she goes. See where she lands.
Let's get lazy.
We have
Oh,
scores and soundtrack.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I'm not sure we've had this before, but each
Yeah.
team got each other's categories here on the wheel. So
Oh, wow, okay.
All right.
we'll see how this turns out. So we're heading over to BatGil and RobBen now for their category of the Oscars. First question. Hunter, take it away.
All right. What film earned Harrison Ford his only Oscar nomination to date?
Pretty sure it's Witness.
It's not The Conversation. It's Witness. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
Okay.
Witness. Final answer.
He's pretty sure of his answer. And it's the correct one. Yes. It is Witness.
Nice.
There you go.
I'm doing my best not to react to these because I know I'm a very emotional person. So I'll
I'm gonna be
say
honest.
the answers.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought you were frozen. I'm gonna be totally
I
honest.
literally
have to
froze
say,
myself
Sean,
to
are you
make sure I didn't react.
okay? All right. Second question now, Hunter.
Judi Dench's last Oscar nomination came for what film? She's not dead. Her most recent one. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Philomena.
Sean,
you
can I
think?
just see your hands real quick?
That was 13 was Philomena, but I don't think she's been in since then.
Okay. I like that.
Okay.
3,
Philomena.
2.
Final answer.
Philomena again. He takes it on that one. And he's correct by taking charge now. It was Philomena 2013. Yes.
Gilliam. Killing it.
2 for
This
2
year?
so far in this category. Moving on to question 3. as well as Daniel Day-Lewis, who also won an Oscar for the performance in My Left Foot.
I haven't seen this one yet.
Me neither.
We're gonna have to go multiple choice.
Yeah.
We're going multiple choice
Yeah.
here.
Sorry,
We're gonna
Sean.
flip the 4 choices.
Yeah. Sorry.
A, B, C, or D. Which one is it?
Hunter, just
Good
say it.
You don't want to read them? You can read.
Any thought?
I'm kind of feeling A. Dukakis.
I was thinking A or C.
Piggy
Uh,
Ashcroft.
I don't know. Well, we could go A.
Go. Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
We could go
2,
A.
A.
All right,
Final
their
answer.
answer is A. And unfortunately, their streak ends. That is incorrect. Shifting over to the House of Spencer for a 1-point steal here. Which of these multiple choice is it?
Oh, we could. Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
It's Brenda Fricker. B.
B. He's confident in Brenda Fricker. And he's confident because he's correct. It is, yes. 3B, Brenda Fricker. There's a 1-point steal for the House of Spencer. All right. Last question here in the Oscar category. Can they rebound? Who received an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for his role in the Best Picture winning film From Here to Eternity?
Oh, mother fricker.
Ben, I think it's Sinatra.
Is it?
I
I like it.
I think it's Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
Final answer.
Old blue eyes.
Didn't need multiple choice on that one. He has Frank Sinatra, and he is correct. It is Frank Sinatra winning for that one.
What
Yeah.
a
Frankie,
pull
baby.
from Gil.
Nice.
Wow. I mean, although they gave up 1 point to House of Spencer, they got all 3 of the other questions without going to multiple choice. So, the category of scores and soundtracks. Your first question. Hans Zimmer came out of retirement for this superhero genre, from the superhero genre, to score this 2019 critical and financial disaster.
Oh. 2019 critical and financial disaster. Oh man. 2019. Probably
3,
never heard of it.
2, 1.
You want to repeat?
Repeat. Yeah, sorry. If it was too late, that's fine. I don't mind. I'm bad at.
Yeah, the clock is still
things.
going. So.
Oh, so we had a 2019 critical and financial disaster. 2019. I'm trying to think of
3,
2019.
2,
Multiple
1.
choice.
That's time. Multiple choice. Is it A, Venom, B, Justice League, C, Fantastic Four, or D, Dark Phoenix?
I
want to say
Dark
Dark
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
That's correct for 1 point. Second question now.
Well played.
Save Me is an Oscar-nominated original song from what critically acclaimed film?
Thank you, God. Okay, something I know. Sorry. It's Magnolia.
Hunter, I think, likes that film just a bit. Yes, it's Magnolia for 2 points.
Hey, just a bit.
Oh my God. This is good to see something I recognize. This is gonna be a minefield.
Third question. This composer was famous for his works during the Disney Renaissance, scoring The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, and The Beauty and the Beast.
They made a documentary on him.
Yeah, it was
No.
a documentary.
Um.
I think
Oh,
it's
the-
lyrics or something.
Yeah, he wrote the lyrics, so it wasn't him. But he worked with the guy. So he was in the documentary.
3,
he did this a lot in the
2,
documentary.
multiple choice?
1.
Oh,
That's
do we
time
have
for
anything?
multiple choice?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, multiple choice. Is it A, Alan Menken, B, Randy Newman, C, Danny Elfman, or D, Michael Giacchino?
I would go with A.
Yeah, A.
That's correct for another point. Fourth and final question in the category of scores and soundtracks.
Thank God.
A cover version of the song Kids in America by Kim Wilde kicks off the soundtrack to which teen flick?
I mean, like all of them. Oh man.
3, 2,
Multiple choice.
1. Multiple choice.
I'm never courageous enough to do it.
You're fine.
Is it A, 10 Things I Hate About You, B, Cruel Intentions, C, Clueless, or D, She's All That?
it!
What are you feeling?
Not A, and then I've got
Yeah.
3 left. Intentions does Bittersweet Symphony at the end. Clueless, I've seen, but I can't remember anything. She's All That.
3,
I'm gonna go
2,
with
1.
She's All That.
That's time. That is incorrect.
Damn it.
Let's go over to BatGil and RobBen for the potential 1-point steal.
All right, we can cross out D. Sean was confident. We'll cross out A.
Whoops.
Do you have a clue?
3,
B. You want
2,
to go?
1.
All right, Cruel Intentions.
B.
Sure.
That is also incorrect. Or C,
Frickin'
Clueless.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
We were clueless,
So-
weren't we?
That
Ah.
I get it. The conversation. I didn't know the movie. Okay, I'm just gonna get out of the way
I
now.
wasn't gonna bring that up.
Clueless was the name. That's all we said. Is Clueless was the name.
I'm joking.
You did-
That is the end of round 3. The score at the moment, Hunter, is
Well, both teams get pretty similar on that one. The Dynamic Duo got 6 points in that one. They're up now 20 points, and the House of Spencer got 5 points in that round. They're now at 18 points. So 20-18 is the score heading into the final round.
I mean, it's great being right from this side of the show. I mean, from an announce perspective, I said it was close. It is close. What do we got planned in the Clint Eastwood round?
Well, the teams will choose 3 numbers, which all correlate to 3 different directors that their questions will be related to. There'll be a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and a 5-point question, with the numbers they choose correlating to the director that each question will be based on. And whoever has the most points at the end of this round will be declared the winner. But if there is a tie, we will go into sudden death. And because this is duos, the 2 and the 3-point questions will have to be answered individually. So teams decide who will answer which question, but they can work together on that 5-point question.
Father, Son, and House of Spencer, as you are down by 2 points right now. We have 16, I believe, 16 options here. Choose 3 numbers from 1 to 16.
Well, my favorite number is 3, so that's 1.
I'll go with 9.
9, and then we'll add that, and we'll have 12 as well.
BatGil and RobBen.
Gil first.
5.
8.
You want to do 13? That's.
Add the 1. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
You want
That
to?
one. Yeah.
Wait, come on, don't.
Yeah.
So, Father, Son, and House of Spencer, we're going to go over to you first. As you are down by 2, you'll have to answer your 2-point question in order to tie the ball game. You said number 3, that correlates to Guy Ritchie. Who would like to answer the 2-point question?
The 2-point. How do you feel about Guy Ritchie? I know I've seen a lot of it,
Yeah,
but
I would be. I'm sure we feel the same. So if you want to do it, or
I'll go with this one. Yeah.
Okay.
Hope it's not about Quentin Tarantino's stuntmen. Still pissed about that.
2-point question now for Sean. To tie the game in the category of Guy Ritchie, you'll have 2 repeats remaining. Who plays Frankie Five Fingers in Snatch?
5 fingers. It is Benicio del Toro. Final answer. Sorry, hands.
That's correct for 2 points. Sorry, Gil. Yeah, they have 1 repeat.
Yeah,
not 2
yeah.
remaining. That's my fault. Yes, but that is correct for 2 points to tie the game. 20 all. Now, we're going now to Gil and Ben to potentially take the lead once again. You chose number 5, which correlates to Sam Raimi.
Ooh.
I don't really know a lot about him.
I hope it's Spider-Man.
How would you?
I can. Yeah, I'll do it.
Are you sure?
I've seen Spider-Man and Evil Dead.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
enough.
Okay.
That's all he's done.
This isn't your 5-pointer. All
Yeah.
right, so
Okay.
take the lead once again.
I'll do it.
Your 2-point question for Ben's first
You got it.
correct
You
answer
got
in
it.
this round ever. Here we go. Bruce Campbell made a cameo in all 3 films in Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy. Name one of the roles he played.
Name? Like who he?
Yeah,
So,
not the name, like one of the roles. Yeah.
so he was the like theater usher. Is that what you want?
Well, yeah, like the profession, because he's not actually a named character.
Okay, yeah. So theater, the guy that stands
Sure.
outside the theater, and let's okay.
Yes, that's
Fi-
correct.
final answer.
For
Okay.
2 points. Yeah. I had Snooty Usher. So
Oh, he didn't say snooty.
but yes, 2-point answer.
I got
BatGil and
one right.
RobBen retake the lead. What a
Good job.
match so
Good
far.
job.
22-20. Now, going now to David for the 3-point question to take the lead. Again, chose number 9, which correlates to Robert Zemeckis.
8. No, it was no. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Actually, it was 16. Yeah.
All
You're
right,
gonna nail this. It's gonna be great.
to take the lead. Here we go. Zemeckis has directed 2 fully animated films. Name both of them.
If it's the Polar Express. I don't know if that's
2 of them.
name 2. Oh, both of them. Oh, got it. The Polar
3,
Express.
2,
Oh, repeat.
1. Repeat. Last one.
That's,
3,
the Polar Express.
2,
The Adventures of Tintin.
1. That is incorrect. We're looking for Polar Express and A Christmas Carol, starring Jim Carrey. So here's the dealio. Score is 22-20.
Fidelio.
Lindsay
Guys,
McGuire.
You know what? You guys are giving me so much shit today. I don't deserve this, okay?
Lay it on us.
Score is 22-20. Father and son and House of Spencer must hit their 5-pointer, or BatGil and RobBen will head on to the Jubos Championship match.
Cool beans.
You chose number 12, which correlates to Michael Mann. You have no repeats remaining. All right, so to take the lead once again, here we go. A serial killer known by what alias is hunted down in Man's Manhunter, as well as 2002's Red Dragon?
Man's Manhunter is what a serial killer known by what alias is hunted down in Man's Manhunter as well as 2002's Red Dragon. So it can't be as easy as Hannibal Lecter, and that wouldn't be in Manhunter as well. That wouldn't be. It would be the Edward Norton
3,
character in
2,
Red Dragon, and we don't have
1.
anything. Edward Norton.
That's time. And your winners, BatGil and RobBen. The correct answer was the Tooth Fairy. Difficult 5-pointer there, but Gil and Ben, you've won this match. I mean, it was back and forth the entire time. I said it multiple times. I've said back and forth the term multiple times, but you guys came up on top.
Oh, I'm ecstatic. I said I was hoping it was Spider-Man, and it was. And hopefully I redeem myself for my much earlier Spider-Man blunder. But yeah, we're ecstatic.
I am incredibly thankful to have been as my partner. That really that match was it was as good as the movie Spencer. They really do live up to their name. I've wanted this for a while. It's emotional. It's an emotional win for us. And I'm Hunter, respect to you as well, but the batteries in the calculator will eventually die.
How do you feel now as you're going on and you're playing for your first championship? You've never done this before. Gil, you've been close. Ben, you've never done it before. You made it in the semifinals in the tournament. How does it feel that you're going on to try to claim your first championship in the league?
Yeah, we're excited. Yeah, like you said, never been this far. So I'm ready for it. I'm going to study hard, actually, for this one, and learn some more stuff about directors. And yeah, should be good.
That is BatGil and RobBen. Let's get to Father, Son, and House of Spencer. I mean, guys, okay, look, it's your second match here. You guys are still agreeing as a team. Oh no, David, please no, not here. But
tough loss by the end of that one. The Michael Mann one threw me because I like a lot of Michael Mann movies, and this is where it comes down to. I think the strategy needs to be better, and I put this on me because a 2-point Guy Ritchie, like I don't see the future of the director categories. And so, I wonder, because I knew that was Zemeckis because I'm obsessed with Zemeckis and all of his horrible movies as well, including A Christmas Carol, which is not an actual movie. Like, it doesn't exist. Like, we just need to all sit down and realize that Robert Zemeckis' A Christmas Carol starring Jim Carrey doesn't exist.
Scores and soundtracks really kind of messed us up there.
Oh, God, that was
we did okay, but
yeah.
if we got two more points because if we had 6, we would have tied at least. So
Sean, again, this is only your second match in the league. Again, I keep overusing this phrase, but you balled out here. An amazing first round. You almost went perfect if it went for those last couple, especially the Jacob's Ladder one threw you off a bit. That Denai Guerrero one, you said you knew. And then, you know, it looks like you had all those Oscar questions on the other side of things. So, I mean, are you excited to be able to, I mean, this is only duos. So in singles, do you think you're going to become one of those top-notch competitors that, you know, at least I'm expecting you to be?
It will be interesting if I can. I'd be curious about how that goes. But I mean, like I was saying before, though, I did need David to like hand out the repeat or the like, you know, the multiple choice thing. So I gotta know to do that and know how many I have like in my head and stuff.
Yeah.
So that will be the trickiest part of doing a singles match. But you know, there'll be times where I won't know a lot of stuff, like friggin' Jacob's Ladder.
Hunter, thoughts coming out of this match?
Well, it was a lot like we said it was going to be. It was very tightly contested on there. BatGil he really took control of the third round in the last match, and he did that again in this match.
Yeah.
With a few of those answers, that Frank Sinatra one and a few others I can't remember, but he was the one who's answering those ones. He really took command in that round. And yeah,
Sure.
and then they worked together between the actor round, the third round, and then the Ben got his fourth round director one. So it was really a team effort to get that win.
And then from your perspective as one half of the duos champions, as someone who's going to go on to face these two to defend your title, are you and Krish nervous for this upcoming match?
I only say on my part that I will, because I have been struggling at the actor round the last few times, and since they went a perfect 3 for 3 here today on that one, I'm like, that might be a round we might struggle in. So some studying on faces, so I'm not so blind to them, will be in order.
Thank you for watching, everyone. BatGil and RobBen have come up on top in this thrilling #1 contenders match as father-son and Nelson Spencer fall thanks to their 3-point and 5-point misses. However, it was a great match nonetheless. BatGil and RobBen will go on to face the Revengers in the Duos Championship match. Now, if you haven't already, make sure to like the video, subscribe, hit that bell icon to get notified on our latest related competition. Make sure to follow all the individuals in this match on their respective accounts. The links for those will be down in the description below. Thank you for watching again. See you next time, and ciao.